Mayor Brandon Johnson is sounding the alarm about Chicago's finances.
We have reached a point of no return.
This is before
that the city spent $80,000 renovating a single office to be used by Mayor Johnson's wife, the First Lady of Chicago.
These renovation or redecorating costs, well, the mayor says won't bankrupt the city.
They won't bankrupt the city, you say? Chicago Democrats Mayor Brandon Johnson is worrying that the city's finances are at a point of no return. So what's the solution? It's pretty simple. Tax the rich, of course. It's not the careless, wasteful spending. We just need more money. You can even make t-shirts, tax the rich. Make it cool, make it trendy. Make money while trying to get money from rich people. Try to become rich while taxing the rich. Shout out to AOC. Or you can just go back in time and not make horrible financial decisions, like putting a fence around the DNC when Kamala Harris was going to become president for $814,000. Or maybe Chicago can replace this guy and find a mayor that knows how to manage money. That's my suggestion.
The systems that people rely upon, education, healthcare, housing, our transportation, they are woefully underfunded. And everyone knows that. Everyone knows what, my commitment is to progressive revenue. I can't do this by myself.
Now, Chicago is facing over $1.1 billion budget gap for 2026, and thanks to the new pension law for the police and the firefighters. But the city's long-term pension debt is actually jumping to over $11 billion. But that's money the city that does not even have. So this is some major concern, because the mayor is known by the name Brandon Johnson. He's saying that he's looking for some progressive revenue sources, taxes that they are gonna hit the ultra rich and some large corporations instead of the ordinary homeowners. No, now there is even going to be some things like property taxes and other things which are off the table. So instead of floating the ideas like the corporate payroll tax and the head tax on businesses per employee, and even the downtown congestion tax, or some similar to the New York City, but the business leaders are not even on board. The Chicago Chamber and the Commerce actually wants these ideas to be for the bad jobs, but there is even direct disincentive which is going to apply for the companies to hire in the city. But if big employees leave or they cut back, could that even shrink the tax base or even make it cut further, making some problems which gonna be worse? And the fact that he's saying that they can even cut some amenities and like the schools, how are they going even to afford to educate these kids? So meanwhile, the CTA is actually facing some $700 million in fiscal cliff after the COVID funds ran out. So those are separate funds, but they are all adding up to the same pressure. So even to some extent, the city hall is also in trouble, but not that only, but the public schools, which they are owing over $1.6 billion. Share your thoughts and share your thoughts in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel.
Look here, Chicago does not have a budget problem. It has a spending problem.
How did CPS fall into a $700 million debt?
It's really about ensuring that our children get the high quality education that they deserve. This is about a world-class city providing a world-class education. The Sustainable Community Schools model is the model for the future.
And the answer is to fire over 1,300 staff, including 600 special education teachers, weeks before school starts. That crushes students, overburdens the teachers, and that guts our future.
Springfield obviously is not going to come through with any PICS money in the next 10 days. They're not going to hold a special session. So specifically, how do you close that gap? I mean, what are your specific ideas on how to close that CPS budget?
Well, some, I guess layers of duplicity